Hey everyone, are you ready for the best day ever? But Miranda, you say the best day ever for everything that you're excited about, yeah? So, sue me. I am about to unbox the PlayStation Portal. This showed up yesterday and it could not come fast enough. I have been nonstop checking my email frantically for updates. You know how much willpower it took me to not tear into this yesterday? I wanted to make an unboxing video and to share in this moment with you guys. So I really hope you enjoy this video, but I'm not gonna make it super long. We're gonna dive right into this because I wanna set it up and start playing. For this specific video, I'm gonna be trying something a little different. I actually have another camera set up right above me. It's just my phone, nothing fancy, but I wanted you to get two different perspectives. Obviously, my reaction because everyone cares about my facial expressions, obviously. And then I wanted to give you the up-down perspective and actually see what's in the box as I'm removing stuff instead of me having to constantly pick it up and like show you. But then we have my tripod constantly leaning, making me think it's gonna fall over. That's exactly what you want in a situation like this. Anyway, I'm gonna hope for the best. Let's jump in. I already have everything pre-cut. I did this yesterday because yes, I did plan ahead. Oh, look at that. There we go. Just nicely slides out from the side. But yeah, I did a lot of thinking about whether or not this would be a good little device for myself. I did a little bit of research. I asked a lot of you guys on Twitter, online, if anyone owned it, what did you think about it? I received literally every single opinion about this thing that you could think of. So it ultimately came down to whether or not it would be good for somebody like me. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, there's something behind here. It looks like it's the cable, the charging cable. Oh, now you guys get to see me driving the struggle bus firsthand. Oh my God. There's gotta be yeah, there was totally an easier way to do this. I never said I was graceful, okay? But here we have the charging cable. It is USB-C to USB-C. I'll put that right there. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to, before I open that, I'm going to search the rest of the box, because if I have learned anything from all of this, it is pick apart every little piece. We just have the remote player, looks like the user manual. Just kidding. I'm gonna read that. I'm totally gonna pick it up. Okay. All right, here it is in the wrapping. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I really hope this whole video idea works out. Oh my gosh. Let's flip it over. Wow, okay. The backing already is a lot sturdier than what I was expecting, to be quite honest. It's literally an extra long DualSense controller. I think that is so funny. But to be quite honest, it is a lot more sturdy feeling than what I was expecting. Some of the photos that I was looking at, you know, they didn't give you a good look at the back. It was really just the screen. And the screen looked very thin from the perspective that I always got to look at it from. But here's the top. So it's pretty darn thick. But then, yeah, the screen on the bottom is thin, but, you know, it still feels really sturdy. I love the feel of the controller and the buttons. Everything feels like it's in the proper place. Now for the best and most satisfying part, peeling off the plastic. Yo! Oh my gosh. I can see myself. The first thing that comes to mind when looking at this, I am currently wondering where the pad is. You know what I'm talking about? The touchpad on the DualSense controller. Here's a normal DualSense controller for reference. I'm talking about this big thing here. The touchpad, you can use it to slide your finger. It's often used to pull up maps. You can also use it to swipe text. So what if I have a game, for example, Stellar Blade, that uses that touchpad quite frequently? Which, speaking of, shout out to Stellar freaking Blade. The game is stellar, pun intended. It's also the game that inspired me to want to get this machine. There was really no game before this where I was like, ooh, I absolutely need this device. But I started playing Stellar Blade, immediately fell in love with it, and all I wanted to do was play it from bed. But between myself already having a Steam Deck to play all my Steam games, I wasn't really sure if I needed something like this. And for all of you guys right now who are wondering, why did you get this then if you already have a Steam Deck? As you guys may know, I play video games here on the channel. It's kind of my job right now. My PlayStation 5 pretty much lives here at my setup. Whenever I do want to play it from my couch or from my bed, I always have to come over here, unplug everything, make sure that all the cords are still in their place so I don't lose anything for next time. Then I have to move it, and there's just this constant back and forth every single time I want to play it from somewhere else in my apartment that is not this setup. So after a while, I just kind of got annoyed with doing that all the time, and I really don't play on my PlayStation 5 outside of creating content. I want to be able to play games whenever the heck I want. I do have another major reason for why I eventually decided on getting a PlayStation Portal, but it was something that I never really thought of until asking a bunch of people about their opinions on Twitter. Oh boy, Twitter. Gotta love it. There were people that told me they already had one and they absolutely loved it. They use it every single day. But then you had people who were like, I bought it, didn't really care for it, pretty much sold it off or gave it to somebody else. I did do a little bit of research on this device, but I won't go too much into detail on that yet. I do hope to make a formal review on my thoughts and experiences on this down the road. But a little summary of what I learned about this is that it is essentially a streaming device. In other words, it could be considered a portable TV. As long as you have your PlayStation 5 on or in sleep mode, it has to also be connected to the internet and then connected to this device, and then you can use it from any place in your home. But I also learned something really, really fun that was very important in my decision. You don't have to be in the same room or in the same apartment, home as your PlayStation 5. And as long as your console at home is connected to the internet, and I think this also has to be connected to the internet as well. That's something I do have to look a little bit more into. But as long as it's connected to the internet and you have a solid internet connection, you can play this wherever. But again, I want to go more into that and how I feel about that later on down the line. One caveat that I did see about this device is that as long as you have a good, solid, stable connection, your experience with this should be smooth. I personally have a really strong internet connection in my apartment. I am very, very lucky. But back to my main reason for getting this in the first place, I don't have a TV. But you're a gamer. You don't have it. What do you mean you don't have a TV? I don't have a TV. I used to have a TV, but it actually shattered when I moved here. That was a really, really fun day. I still stream movies and TV shows and I still play games, but I do all of that from a projector. Having a projector instead of a TV is honestly super cool. Having your own at-home theater for gaming and movies is one of the coolest entertainment experiences ever. However, one major caveat to having a projector, especially if you live in an apartment like mine where there is so many huge windows, constant natural light streaming into your home at all times, except for when it gets dark out, obviously. But even then, with all the street lights and everything else going on outside and all the light pollution, there's really no such thing as pure darkness where I live. So when you have a projector for all of your viewing habits, it's really hard to get a good, clean, solid picture when it's daylight out. A lot of comments I did see about this device was the price, but when I did some research into potentially purchasing a TV because I don't have one, this was cheaper. And I can play this from anywhere in my apartment, the bathroom, okay? I would love to see you carrying your 40, 50-inch TV to the bathroom. Anyone else out there still got one of those giant box set TVs? Yeah, good luck carrying that too. But for me, this was actually the perfect solution to not having a TV in the first place. And because my main source of entertainment is gaming and my main console right now is PlayStation 5, this was a no-brainer. Again, not everyone is going to have the same needs as me. Some people might view this device as a redundancy, and that is totally okay. However, I was really looking forward to getting my hands on one of these. Finally, Stellar Blade. Oh my gosh, there's already a freaking dog hair on it. Toby. I do kind of wish that this would have come with a clear screen protector instead of this one, the first thing I am going to do is look into buying a formal screen protector for this thing. If you look at the joysticks, there's a part of the controller that kind of overlaps onto the screen, which tells me we are going to need a very specifically designed screen protector for this. I also have to look into whether there is a specific case that is designed for this. I'm all about protecting my technology and hardware, and I really want to make sure that this is something that'll last me a really long time. This is such a cute little device. I cannot wait to see how this feels. Let's just turn it on. Okay, I want to see what happens when we turn it on. I'm sure it's not fully charged, but I just want to see the screen turn on so we can get excited. Oh, I just turned it on. It's actually charged. Probably doesn't have a full charge, but this is still really exciting. Loading. Load faster. Oh my gosh. Can you hear that? It's making sounds. English and then networks set up manually. So that is probably something I'm going to do on my own time. I don't even know if I can remember my Wi-Fi password right now. I'm going to attempt to enter my password by memory, but I'm also nervous to touch the screen. Is it touchscreen? I don't think it's touch. I don't remember it saying it was touchscreen. It is touchscreen! Okay, of course password is incorrect. I didn't put anything in there. We are currently setting up the internet connection. I don't want you guys to see the name of some of the freaking Wi-Fi names the people set up in this building. Some of them are very inappropriate, but also funny. Update the system software for the PlayStation Portal remote player. I'm so excited. I agree. Confirm. I want to play it. I know what I'm doing tonight, y'all. I'm so excited. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this day. I'm shocked that I didn't rip this open last night and immediately start playing it. I did this for you guys, okay? And now we are currently installing the software update.
One eternity later.
I have been stuck at 46% for a while, and it's killing me. 83%, come on. Home stretch, baby. Let's go, 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 go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to join the Portal family. Please, if you guys already have this device, I have to know what your thoughts are. If you have any tips or if you have any thoughts on this device, anything you love about it, or maybe even stuff you wish was a little bit different, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. The delivery time for this could not have been more perfect. I plan on going home very soon to visit family, and I wanted to bring this along with me to see how it worked outside of my home and away from my console. Also, before I forget, if you guys have any questions for me about this device and my experience with it, or just general questions, please write them down below in the comments. I want to go through all of them and address them in an upcoming review video. 100%, that's an A+. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. PlayStation. To sign in, scan the QR code. You can also sign in on PlayStation app by going to Settings, Console Management. Where's my phone? Oh, that's right. I'm using it as a second camera. You know what? I figured since we're here, we've already set it up halfway. I'm gonna go the rest of the way. I'm gonna plug in my console. I love how light this thing is, to be quite honest. Like, compared to my Steam Deck, the Steam Deck is a chunky boy. I'm honestly scared of like snapping this thing. You know, because I'm so strong, obviously. Well, it turns out I do need my phone to complete the setup, so I'm gonna be done with the whole overhead view for now. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Cool, now I'm able to select my PlayStation 5. Turn on PS5, check. From the PS5 home screen, go to Settings, System, Remote Play, and turn on Enable Remote Play. I think that's already done because I have attempted to remote play from my phone before, and it never worked. That was actually one of the things that people tried to tell me about. Instead of buying this, they were saying I could use the Remote Play app and then actually connect a controller to my phone. But I'm telling you, I have tried every which way to do that. It never worked for me. The first problem I had was, for some reason, I couldn't actually connect this to my phone. I don't know if it was a phone issue or not. It could very well be because my phone is a little bit older. I'm one of those people that keeps using their phone until it is broken. The other issue I had was when I did eventually sort of get my phone connected to the remote app, it would instantly disconnect. I would see the home screen for all of about 5 seconds, and then I would get a notification that it was disconnected completely. So eventually I just gave up, and I took that as my sign that I needed a PS Portal. Connect while PS5 is in rest mode. Suggested. Oh, like, do they mean use this device when it's in rest mode? On your PS5, go to Settings, System, Power Saving Features available in rest mode. Oh, we probably have to enable that. Oh, look at that. Next, success. You're all set up and ready to go. Oh my gosh. I just got so I almost spit on the screen. Ah! Oh my gosh, look. It's connected. I freaking can't wait to use it. Oh, it's got a pretty decent charge. Okay. Guys, it is so beautiful. I love techie toys. What game am I going to play on it first, you ask? Thank you so much for asking, guys. It's so thoughtful. Stellar Blade and or Dragon's Dogma 2, but probably Stellar Blade. Okay, I cannot get enough of that game. Help, please. I'm addicted. Play. Oh, I was like, what is that circle and will it go away? It's the portal. I get it. Okay, well, if you couldn't see my monitor screen reflecting off of this thing, you'd be able to see that we are viewing the same thing from my PlayStation 5 to the portal. Okay, good. The picture actually kind of cleaned itself up a little bit. It was a little fuzzy at the beginning, but I think it needed to fully connect. Oh my gosh. Yo, okay. Everything looks fantastic. It quite literally is a streaming device. Miranda, obviously. Of course, you knew that. I now fully understand this. But what's really cool about that, ready? As a content creator, this is kind of a big deal for me. Now I have this remote viewing into my PlayStation 5. I see everything on the monitor here is exactly what I see on the portal. My PlayStation 5 is still connected to my PC, to my monitor, to my OBS, which is how I make content. I already have so many ideas that I can do for maybe more relaxing content. If I ever need to capture footage, but I don't want to sit here at my desk because often I associate my desk with work, and sometimes I just want to play games from my couch. But then there have been some times in the past where I need to collect footage for something, whether it's a review, but I don't want to sit down at my desk. Now I can just sit wherever the heck I want, play, and then capture it here. I can have my monitor on, my PC on, everything on, capturing video. For me, that is a plus. I am so happy. I am so excited to use this. And now that it's been on for several more minutes, the picture looks beautiful, but again, I have really good internet. Look at this. It is beautiful. Oh, I am also extremely terrified to break this thing. I need a case. PlayStation, please tell me you guys made cases for this. And not just a case to protect the device, I would love a formal carrying case. I'm sure there's a lot of great cases and covers out there already, but I would like to see if PlayStation makes their own. Look, we got Stellar Blade, we got Dragon's Dogma, Hogwarts Legacy, Rise of the Ronin, Batman, all the Arkham games, Returnal. Love Returnal. Oh my gosh, all of my favorite games here are currently freaking downloaded and ready to go. I really don't want to turn this off, but I think I'm going to have to turn this off for now. We got our charger cord right here. I'm going to charge this later and make sure it's fully powered for later. I am so excited. I know there's so many people out there that were kind of on the fence about whether or not they would like something like this, but for me personally, this is a great purchase because, like I said before, I don't even have a TV, and this coming in at $200 is a lot cheaper than most TVs. And I can play it anywhere, hopefully from my parents' house all the way back in Ohio very soon. Alrighty guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing slash setup. Wasn't really planning to set it up here in this video either, but here we are. All it did was get me more excited to use this later. Ooh, I can't wait. Once again, if you guys have any questions that you would like me to cover in a formal review, type them down below in the comments. I would also love to know your thoughts on the Portal if you do own it. But as someone who does not have a TV and needed something that I can play at any time during the day, who also loves playing PlayStation games, I absolutely love their exclusives. I definitely do not think I'm going to regret this purchase. But I do hope to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions on my experience using this in a later video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified for all future videos, playthroughs, reactions, unboxings, reviews. We got it all. I love how I said at the beginning that I wanted to make this a short video so that I can hop off and immediately start using this thing, but things never go to plan. All right, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.